I have been on the ketogenic diet for the past couple of weeks, meaning that I'm eating very low carbohydrates, high fat, low carb. And people on the internet like Dr. Anthony Chaffee, Max German, they're all preaching it. Even people like Hamza, Andrew Tate, all these people were just praising how good this keto carnivore diet is. And I did a ton of research into the keto carnivore. But I did more research on the carnivore, not so much keto. And keto is where you can still eat like vegetables and things like that, as long as you stay under a certain amount, say 50 grams of carbs a day. And carnivore is where you just eat meat, fish, eggs, whatever, right? Just animal products. And eventually I convinced my mum and I could go on the ketogenic diet and see how it worked out. And it has not worked out. I actually feel okay right now. And I have this tendency to just change things all over the place. So right now, I think I'm in quite a good spot, but I think I'm going to go back to carbs. I would never have normally said this, and it takes a lot of effort and a lot of thinking to come to this decision, but I think I am going to go back to carbs. However, I know that I'm glad I did it. Literally everybody I know was saying how ridiculous it was. I had this one friend who wouldn't even listen to what I was trying to say. I'd say, I'm thinking of going on this ketogenic diet where I don't eat carbs. And he'd say like, don't eat carbs. No, you need carbs for energy. Oh, don't be stupid. And he started talking about how I was being brainwashed by these people like Dr. Anthony Chaffee, for example, about how bad it is, how bad this diet is. But he wouldn't even let me explain anything. Whenever I started giving any kind of like scientific information, literally proven facts about how it works, he'd just go, no, that's stupid. You're just being brainwashed. He's not even listening. He's not even done any research. He's just been told, right, by the fat doctors and the teachers, just who teach whatever the school board give them, right, that all this stuff is bad, that meat is bad, even though we've been eating it for literally hundreds of thousands, if we're talking humans in general, millions of years. And just like the title says, be your own experiment. I truly believed in these people, in terms of like Dr. Anthony Chaffee and stuff, in what they were saying. My mum wouldn't let me completely cut out vegetables, which I totally understand. It's just what a responsible parent would do. But I don't think I did the ketogenic diet right, because I was still eating carbs. I think going on a full carnivore diet would be absolutely optimal. And in the future, I will go on a carnivore diet where I just eat meat and eggs. Meat and eggs, steak and eggs, all day, every day. See how that affects me. If it turns out I feel great, then great. I'll stick to it, right? But some people go their whole lives not knowing, but just because they don't believe in the person and they never actually try it, right? Just think about it logically for a second. If you've got this idea, say the carnivore diet, and you don't go on it, then how are you supposed to know if it's good? You might feel fantastic, but when I went on keto, I thought I was going to feel fantastic, and I didn't. It's been weeks now. I've tried to fix every single problem, like electrolyte issues, like vitamin issues, everything. I've tried to fix everything, and so far it hasn't worked. And also, my mum, she hates me doing like the dishes every day. Like I'm always using like millions of pots and pans, so she can't use it. We don't align with how we eat and what we eat, because we eat different things, and it's just a bit messed up. So right now, currently, it's not a good situation to be in. But in the future, when I live, on my own or with friends or whatever, I don't know where I live in the future, but like away from home, and I'm in control of what I eat, then I'll go to steak and eggs. And of course, I don't have the money to spend on steak and eggs right now. So in the future, when I hopefully have a lot more money, I'll be able to pay for this steak and eggs and optimize my health. And maybe it won't work, but I want to try it anyway, because I realize that keto doesn't work for me, right? In the way that I was doing it, it wasn't working in terms of household requirements, I guess, because it just interfered with my mum too much and just stressed her out. So sorry about that, mum. And it didn't work for me because I just felt low energy all the time, and all my workouts weren't very good. I didn't feel like I could do very much cardio at all. Even I was just thinking about food so much, it'd take me away from my work. All these different things, it just wasn't working. But at least I tried. because now I know that keto doesn't work, but I mean it does, but it didn't work for me. But maybe carnivore works for me, right? So in the future I can try that. But currently I know that I need to implement carbs again. However, here's the interesting bit. Before, I was eating like cereals, like Weetabix and stuff, and then I was having like chocolate at the end of the night. It would be like dark chocolate, but sometimes I'd have like a little cream egg or something when my mum bought them or whatever, and I'd dabble in and out, and I'd have like tons and tons of milk, which is full of sugar, right? Not just carbs, but full of sugar. And I'd just be having so much crap, basically. I thought I was on a healthy diet, but I wasn't. I really wasn't. I was just eating cereal most of the time. Then I went on keto and cut that out and realised how much bad stuff I was eating. And now when I go back to carbs, I'm going to make a change because of what I figured out. Now I'm going to eat totally whole foods. Whole foods as in single ingredient foods, apart from things like butter or yogurt or something like that, right? So now I'm going to a much healthier version of what I was doing before. So I've improved on my previous self, but I'm not on keto because keto didn't work. But it made me realize what I needed to improve. So even though it was a mistake going on keto, it improved my life still. See how it works? It all comes full circle. And maybe it won't work. Maybe I actually feel better on keto. I don't know, but I'm going to try it anyway. Just try everything. I still don't know if I've figured out my purpose in terms of what I'm doing, in terms of like YouTube, making these videos, helping people, what I'm talking about. This may not be my purpose, but I've tried so many things, and this, including my beginner videos, especially my beginner videos, are the most purposeful things I have felt in it possibly ever. So you've got to try everything until one thing sticks. It's like the billionaire, what was it, like Warren Buffett or someone like that? He had like 400 businesses that failed, and one of them succeeded, and that made him a billionaire. So you've just got to stop just, say Andrew Tate just comes up with like a new method of making money. Don't just go and straight believe it. Yes, guys, this is the new funnel that we've got to do. Iman Gadji said this, let's do this. Hamza said this, oh, I've got to try that. Do your own research. Try it yourself. If it doesn't work, then don't do it. I noticed that, what was his name? The podcaster, what was his name? His name was Andrew Huberman. That's the one, scientist podcaster. And he give all like these really detailed, scientific things, right, to improve your health. For example, getting sunlight in the morning or taking ice baths or cold showers and stuff. And they're supposed to improve your mood and improve your sleep and everything. And I didn't notice anything. I didn't notice any difference, apart from it was a pain getting outside straight first thing in the morning, and I hated cold showers. So that didn't work for me. Maybe I'll try it later and it'll work then in different circumstances where I'm living somewhere else. Maybe I'm in a warmer country, so a cold shower would be nicer. But at least I've tried. Because some people say, oh no, cold showers don't work. Have you tried one? Have you tried one? Because some people are just, I hope you're not one of these type of people, but they just blindly believe things. If on the news they say, oh, this person's bad or this person's like racist or something, they probably are, sure, but maybe they're not. The news doesn't tell you the truth the whole time. Just because it's the news doesn't mean you can totally believe it. Do your own research, figure things out. Have your own experiences. Be your own person, guys. Be your own person. There might be one thing right now that you're thinking, oh, this could possibly benefit my life. Maybe it's going, I don't know, doing Muay Thai, or for example, starting a marathon, or I don't know, just anything. Maybe it's starting a YouTube channel, and you're thinking it won't work because these people said so. Or maybe you think it will work because these people said so. Just try it. Just try it and see if it works. If it works, do it. If it doesn't, don't. It's just basic common sense. Like, it's mad how fluffed all of our minds are, to the point where you can't even fathom common sense. I need to tell you common sense. And you're like, oh yeah. Like, come on, man. And I'm not blaming you because I've done this myself. I'm still doing this to this day. It's just mental. You just need someone to open your eyes and tell you something. That's all from me. I will see you later. Good night.